Sometimes the biggest names in baseball crumble under the brightest lights, while the ones nobody expects suddenly get a second chance to prove themselves. It's almost unfair. Fans expect dominance, front offices demand perfection, and players know one bad stretch can turn into the end of a career. But first, if you like to stay up to date on all things New York Yankees, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Yet, every now and then, the game throws a curveball. A player written off by one team gets picked up by another, sparking questions, debates, and maybe even a redemption story. And right now, the Bronx is the stage for one such gamble. The Yankees made headlines by signing Paul Blackburn, a pitcher who had just been cut loose by the Mets days earlier. On paper, it sounds like a head-scratcher. Why bring in someone with a struggling ERA and a losing record? But the Yankees, desperate to patch holes in their bullpen, see Blackburn as more than his stats. They see him as coverage, a bridge, a guy who can eat innings while others heal. Sometimes, the ugliest numbers hide untapped value. To slide Blackburn onto the active roster, the Yankees had to send Alan Winans back down to AAA. It's another reminder of the constant shuffle players face, never quite knowing where they'll land tomorrow. For Winans, it's about waiting for another call. For Blackburn, it's about making the most of this fresh shot. That swap says more about the Yankees' urgency than anything else. They're reaching for stability in a bullpen that's been anything but steady. Blackburn's recent track record isn't pretty. With the Mets, he posted a 6.85 ERA this season, and even dating back to last year, he never quite found his footing after leaving Oakland. But the Yankees don't want him as a savior. They want him as a long reliever. The job: take pressure off the pen, give innings when games get messy, and hold down the fort until healthier arms return. In many ways, it's less about brilliance and more about dependability. Manager Aaron Boone knows the numbers, but he also knows the grind. He's been clear: Blackburn provides length, something this bullpen desperately lacks. Boone pointed to Blackburn's past success flashes that prove he can handle the big stage and emphasized the value of simply being built up.